All right, so today we are looking at the following word problem. Frankie and Tony went fishing. Tony caught 24 fish. He caught 6 times as many as Frankie. How many fish did Frankie catch? So this problem can be kind of tricky because they actually tell us the total that Tony caught, which is 24. So here I have some bead bars laid out. I have a 10 bead bar here, another 10 bead bar for 20, and then 4. So I've laid out the 24 total fish that Tony caught. Let's go ahead and label those as Tony's fish so we don't forget. So these are the fish that Tony caught, and it represents a fairly large number. It's our total. The question is, how many fish did Frankie catch? So we as a reader and a thinker have to determine, is that number bigger or smaller than Tony? So if Tony caught 6 times as many than Frankie, that tells me that Frankie caught fewer fish. So I'm taking a larger number and trying to make it smaller. Okay, so we can look at how we would write this problem in 2 ways. We know that 24 is equal to, and if we follow our words in our problem, 6 times something. And that blank would be how many fish Frankie caught. Another way we could look at it is if we're taking this big number of 24, and we know that Tony caught 6 times as many, which tells us that, well, we're going to use multiplication, but because we know our numerals can come in families and our equations can be in fact families, we can also use division here and say that we can take the total large number of fish that Tony caught, and if we know that he had 6 times as many, then if we divide it by 6, we'll also know how many fish Frankie caught. So here's the total number from Tony, and we know that it was 6 times as many. So I actually took our 6 bead bar and lined it up to see how many times I could fit that with the number of fish that Tony caught. So how many times I could fit it? So I have 1 6 bar, 2 6 bar, 3 6 bar, 4 6 bars. So 6 times 4 equals 24. So I would be able to put a 4 in the blank here. So that would mean that Frankie caught 4 fish and that Tony caught 6 times as many, which is 24.